Saturday morning, Santa Monica, California. Today, Jim has set himself an ambitious task: to read the work of Immanuel Kant, famous 18th century German philosopher. Jim approaches his task warily. He has never attempted an undertaking so strenuous. This book has stayed on the shelf for the past several years, where he has placed it unopened and unused since buying it at a Silver Lake bookshop. It appears he is not quite ready. Gathering courage and caffeination, Jim assesses his foe. The stare is returned blankly. Will he be able to do it? Yes! He takes the book and places it upon the table, where he will proceed to devour it. Like some members of his species, Jim is equipped with a liberal arts education and a master's degree. This should be well within the scope of his intellectual powers. Still, his approach is tentative. Cutting through the non-vital fat of the preface and introduction, Jim digs in immediately on page 5. But already there are problems. The words are massive and threatening in their obscurity. Jim is hard-pressed to keep up with their tangled and often thrashing syntax. He should be able to do this. He is privileged, he is educated, and he is in his 30s. The first glimmers of despair begin to take shape. He's not certain if he will be able to do this. Suddenly, inspiration. Jim will not have to fight this battle alone. Drawing upon the vast resources of the internet, surely Jim will be able to break this philosophical treatise wide open and gorge himself on its meaty core. The hunt now begins in earnest. But how to use this newfound power? Indeed, Jim's foe is untrackable and wild, eluding him with every comma and semicolon. Added to the confusion is fatigue. After a mere 2 sentences, Jim has already expended much of his precious energy. The words, in their density and complexity, are overwhelming. Jim may not survive. His confidence eroding, Jim cannot grasp his inability to comprehend a book written in English. He makes one last attempt, but even that is too late. What was once an ally in the fight may now become a way out. The surrender is nearly immediate. Jim begins his retreat, defeated by a superior foe. He will walk away from this encounter, living to try again another day, though perhaps next time with a different strategy. Kant remains as undigested as ever. Saturday will resume its lazy course, with philosophy giving way to arrested development. And yet, there is hope. But not too much.